Aloha, Michael.
Microphone.
The meeting of the Kuli'ou'ou Kalani Neighborhood Board will now come to order. Welcome, everyone. We are grateful to all of you for being here and for caring about your community. And near this, as the holidays start, we have so much to be grateful for. We live in such a lovely place, and we have gracious neighbors, peaceful communities for the most part. And at this point, lots of Halloween candies to eat up. Now, our goal as a community and the neighborhood board representing the community is to keep this island a place where we and our families and loved ones can thrive into the future. And thank you very much, emergency responders, for helping to make that possible. You want to come on up? Hey, aloha.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We too feel very lucky and fortunate to be a part of this community since you're talking about being grateful. So I have the incident statistics. Oh, first of all, my name is Emmett Hall. I'm the captain of Wailupe Fire Station. This is firefighter Paulo Menjibar. He works with me. The incident statistics for October 2025. We had one brush fire, one rubbish fire, 4 activated alarms with no fire, 29 medicals, 1 motor vehicle collision with a pedestrian, 3 motor vehicle collisions, and 1 mountain rescue. The fire safety tip this month is involving cooking safety. You should always stay alert while cooking, stay in the kitchen, don't leave the stove without you being there. Use a timer to remind yourself to check the food. Keep combustible items like oven mitts and wooden utensils away from the cooking fire, and keep children and pets at least 3 feet away. With that said, are there any questions for us?
Are there any questions for our firefighters? Anyone online have questions for our firefighters? Janine, do you want to say anything?
Where was the mountain rescue?
I'm not sure. I don't have the location for the incidents. I just have the statistics.
Okay. Since this is the month of Thanksgiving, if I could just thank the Wailupe Fire Station on my annual thank you for saving the life of my nephew when he needed help. You folks are right there and were able to save him. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. You're welcome.
If there are no questions, we'd like to wish you a safe and happy Thanksgiving and time to spend with your families.
Thank you very much, and same to you folks as well.
Do we have there he is.
Hi, good
Good
evening.
evening.
Lieutenant Nishimura, I'm representing HPD District 7. The following are the monthly statistics for October 2025. Motor vehicle theft were 0, burglary 7, theft 5, UEMV car break-ins were 2, with total calls for service in our district at 5,987. For our safety tip this month, I'd like to highlight the Safer Roads Together campaign that the police department is using to help reduce, and we hope to reduce traffic fatalities as well as to increase traffic safety. For drivers, buckle up, so put your seatbelts on. Please pay attention while you're driving. Don't be distracted on your phone. Slow down in your neighborhoods. Please do not drink and drive. For pedestrians, use marked crosswalks. Make eye contact with drivers before crossing. Avoid distractions while you are crossing the street, such as cell phones, and wear bright or reflective clothing while at night and in darkness. And that's our report for the month. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any questions for our police department? Go ahead, Tim, first. Oh, you guys
First.
fight it out. Duke it out.
We-
Done.
Are we going to get any speed cameras on the highway here in the future?
I haven't heard anything about the speed cameras. I know right now they have in our district. I know of one location which is at McCully and Aljaroba, and that is set up and implemented by the Department of Transportation. But as far as anything on this side, I haven't heard any information on that as of yet. And when we do find out, we'll let you guys know if we hear anything.
Please
Hi.
introduce yourself.
Yeah, Tim Stanton, District 3. I'm not sure if it's commonly known, but Honolulu has the highest incidence of fender bender shops in the nation per capita. So obviously they're doing a thriving business. Talking to some folks, I used to be a professional driver. One of the biggest issues seems to be people not using left turn indicators, turn signals. This is extremely dangerous, particularly in the evening or at night. If you're cutting across oncoming traffic, they can't really see you. My suggestion is it possible? I know patrol cars are overworked as it is, but I strongly feel, I mean, coming here today, there were 4 people not using left turn signals and cutting across oncoming traffic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, hi, my name is Kevin Palmer. I'm from Kuli'ou'ou. Just a request, do we have a new homeless guy to set up at the end of Kuli'ou'ou Road, where past where it crosses, where it comes to Pico Lagoon? If you guys could have a look at it. He has a good place because he can sit there and fish.
So that will be on the Makai side. This side.
Yeah, it's where the Kuli'ou'ou Road goes down to Pico Lagoon.
Okay, got it.
Thank you.
We'll have someone to take a look.
Ma'am, please, come up to the mic. Yeah, so we can hear you, and please introduce yourself to us.
Hi,
Yay.
I have a cold, so I sound kind of weird, but I'm Faye Kimura. I live in the Aina area. And I know I'd seen the past reports of the stats, but it's not broken down by area because this is kind of a large area. So I'm particularly interested in the Aina area and the number of break-ins or calls, because you said there are almost 6,000 calls in October. Is the data, do you have the data somewhere, or is it online where we can access
The
it?
data is online. The specific data that I gave in the first part is actually specific to this area. The total calls for service
Mhm.
that I give that number, that one is district.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, so I'll just repeat my response. So the statistics that I provided, the monthly statistics, and in this case with the motor vehicle theft, burglary, theft, and car break-ins, those are for this particular area. Correct, correct. Well, not I but this yeah, for this neighborhood board area. So that is specific to this area. The total number of calls for service, that one is for the entire district, not unique to this one. So the 5,987, that number is for the entire district. So our area runs from Punahou Street, so roughly speaking, Punahou Street to include Manoa, all the way out to Makabu. And so we cover everything from, and then if you go on the more on the south side, our border with District 6 or Waikiki is just below the lighthouse area, if you're familiar, the Diamond Head area. So just below that, so that it would be on the southern border, and then we've all, of course, everything on the ocean to the mountain in between us and Makapu. So it's a big area. Yeah, it is a big area. Yeah. Thank you.
Lieutenant Nishimura,
Yes.
what with all the vehicle break-ins, is there a pattern? Is there anything you would advise people in this neighborhood to do or not to do?
So I can give some feedback with regards to the car break-ins. Of course, please lock your cars and secure them. One of the easiest ways and patterns that we see for the car break-ins are, believe it or not, they are unlocked. So people will walk down the street, just try the different cards, and just at random, they'll just get lucky and it'll be unlocked. Also, that is a contributing factor also to not only car break-ins, but also to auto theft. Stolen cars are left unlocked. And again, believe it or not, people actually leave their keys for whatever reason, like their spare key or something, whatever it is, they'll leave it underneath the floorboard or in the glove compartment. So please don't do any of that. And then of course, also to, if you are going to leave the car for an extended period of time, please take anything valuable out of the car that can't be seen, or at least try to secure it in the trunk. But sometimes you understand that they might be in the area and they might see you putting your things in the trunk. So I would instead of that, highly recommend to secure them in your home. And especially as we're coming up into the holiday season, we tend to see an increase in the car break-ins due to people shopping at the mall. So I would highly recommend in those cases, you may not have a choice because you're doing so much shopping. So you might have to secure it in the trunk and then go back to shopping. But please secure it in the trunk or put it somewhere where it can't be seen. I know it doesn't affect this area per se, but I'd just like to give some feedback. If you've seen in the news, we've had the camera trailers. So one problem area that we've had in this district, again, not particular to this area, but is towards Sandy's area. We have the lookouts, and that has for years been a area, a hotspot for car break-ins. People know the people targeting, right? The people there, they know that they're tourists. They may have luggage or other valuables, cameras, and valuables left in the car as they go to the lookouts. So they would quickly break the windows or do whatever, break in. So for years it's been. But since we've had those security cameras placed there, we've had 0 break-ins. So very, very effective. Yeah, very, very effective. So we hope to, I think, target other areas, look at other areas, not only in District 7, but around the island, for hopefully that we can implement more programs like that.
Oh,
But thank you.
mahalo. Any other questions for Lieutenant Nishimura? No. Well, sir, thank you for everything that you do, and we wish you a happy and safe Thanksgiving yourself and time to spend with your family.
Thank you very much. We wish you a happy Thanksgiving as well. And we just like to really thank all of you for your community support. It is much, much appreciated. We couldn't do it without all of you. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Ma'am, for the website for crime areas is crimemapping.com. And then if you enter your address, it will tell you how many are in your district. If you enter your address, it will tell you your area within your.
All right. Thank you, Zoidel. From Board of Water Supply, we have Jimmy Llanos here in person. Come on up, Jimmy.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. I'm Jimmy Llanos, representing Board of Water Supply tonight. Going to start off following up with a question we got last month regarding construction at one of the BWS reservoir facilities on Laukahi Street and the details and type of work being done and the estimated timeline for project completion. So our response is that the following work is being performed at the Wailai Iki 180 reservoir at 1278 Laukahi Street. It's going to be replacement of the structural system along the entire reservoir wall, including modifications to the reservoir footing and seismic upgrades. And once structural work is complete, the reservoir will be painted. Additionally, a new BWS booster station at the Wailai Iki 180 reservoir will be built to replace the Kuli'ou'ou booster station. This includes new water lines from the new booster station that connect to the existing water system. And for the timeline, the project has experienced various delays. A new completion date will be determined, but we'll provide updates when available. So next, it's going to be our main break report. There were 4 main breaks in October. The first occurred on October 7th. That was an 8-inch diameter pipe at 380 Kuli'ou'ou Road, and the install year was 1948. The second occurred on the 12th, another 8-inch diameter pipe at 2884 Hikino Street, and install year was 1988. The third occurred on October 13th. Another 8-inch diameter pipe at 2188 Okoa Street with install year 1988. And finally, the last one occurred on October 14th. 8-inch diameter pipe at 2200 Hikino Street, and the install year was also 1988. So finally, for our general water announcements about main break updates. When a main break occurs, the Board of Water Supply works quickly to reduce the impact to customers, protect public safety, and restore service. For the latest updates on main breaks, generally 4 inches or larger, and information on how repairs are made, visit www.boardofwatersupply.com/mainbreaks. You can also stay informed on Facebook and Nextdoor, and for larger or more impactful main breaks, sign up for H&L Alert. So that concludes my report, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Jimmy. Does anyone have questions for Board of Water Supply? Yes, Tim,
Yeah,
go ahead.
seems a bit innocuous to have in a couple of weeks, 3 8-inch breaks that were laid in 1988. Is there any correlation there? Were there bad pipes being used? Are there going to be any more breaks from 1988, do you think? Do you think there'll be any more breaks? Because that seems much more than a coincidence. Within 2 weeks, 3 different 8-inch mains broke. Do you look into the fact that they could be bad manufactured pipes?
On the top of my head, we do look at the age of the pipe. That could be a risk of the mains breaking. Another reason could be drawing water too fast in the area. That could cause a water hammer for the main breaks. Maybe someone, I don't think this happened, but another reason why a main break could happen is maybe someone hit a hydrant and then that caused a lot of flow to happen. There's a lot of reasons why a main break could happen.
Just it's hard to generalize. Okay, are there any other questions for Mr. Llanos? Janine, please go ahead.
Hi, we just had a water main break on Haliola Street in New Valley, and just wanted to say thank you for responding very quickly and getting it taken care of within a day. Of course, they have to come back and redo the whole section of the street because of it buckled pretty much the whole section of the street. But we really do appreciate you coming right out and getting that done. So thank you so much for please tell everybody there that we appreciate the fast work that you folks did to get that taken care of. We don't like having no water, so the faster you guys do it, we really appreciate it.
Thank you for your kind words.
Other questions? All right. Thank you very much, Jimmy. And please thank everyone in Board of Water Supply for responding to the emergencies that we have and keeping our water flowing.
Thank you. I'll be sure to let them know. Thank you.
Thank you. We will start with board business now, and first is vacancies. I'll go through each sub-district and ask if there are any candidates, anyone interested in joining our neighborhood board and representing your community. The first sub-district is Lower Wailaiki. Do we have anyone who is interested in representing Lower Wailaiki? Okay, the next sub-district where we need you is Sub-District 2, which is the Mid-Wailaiki Ridge. And if you know anyone who lives in that area, please let them know that there is an opportunity for them to speak out on behalf of their fellow neighbors. The next vacancy is in sub-district number 5, which is Kalani and Wailupi Peninsula. And we have tried for a long time to get a representative from Wailupi Peninsula. I know they have their own, it's like a homeowners association, but we get a lot done in our neighborhood board, I think, because we are able to elevate concerns to a high level. So if you know somebody from those areas, please let them know to come to a meeting, and they're welcome to join us. And last but not least is Hawaii Lower Ridge and New Valley, which are in sub-district number 7. Is there anyone here who lives in that area? Okay. Our next item is approval of our regular meeting minutes from October 1st. These minutes have been distributed. Are there any corrections to the minutes? Okay, if there are no corrections, the minutes are approved. I'm happy to bring up a new resolution. Actually, this is new for us, but there have been several neighborhood boards. I think there are more than 7 who have authored different versions of a disaster preparedness request from our government. And I mean, for those board members and members of the community who had a chance to review the resolution, I found it pretty interesting that Oahu has no hurricane shelters that are capable of withstanding a major hurricane. And our homes really are not designed to withstand a major hurricane, flood, or really any disaster. So we don't have anywhere to go. And we need our government, both federal and local government, to help us to prepare by creating the infrastructure in terms of facilities, roadways and communications, so that people's lives will be saved. Now, has everyone had a chance to see the resolution? Okay. May I hear a move to consider the resolution? Okay, may I have a second? Thank you. It is moved and seconded to consider the resolution regarding disaster preparedness. Is there any debate? Are there any points that you would like to talk about or change? Are you ready to vote on the resolution? Okay. Those in favor of the resolution, please raise your hands. Thank you. You may lower your hands. Those opposed to the wording of the resolution, please raise your hands. None opposed. Thank you. The resolution regarding disaster preparedness is adopted. Next, we go to public input for items not on the agenda. We ask you to stay, to keep to 2 minutes so that we have enough time to hear everybody's concerns and to discuss them. Anybody who is in our audience, any of our neighbors want to bring up something that is on their mind?
I've been living here in Aina for 8 years.
Hi, Erin.
Karen.
Karen.
But my property owner has passed away, and the property went into probate, and then now it's being taken over by an estate. So they are taking over in February, and I don't know if this is the right platform to ask about if there are rentals available, because I would love to stay in Aina. I don't know where to go to, like, even put myself out there, but I would absolutely love to stay in Aina. I just don't know if this is the right platform.
Can anyone help her with that question?
Like for
Hi.
available rentals or Ohana units or something of that sort?
So Shelley Ham, and you can usually find something on Zillow under rentals or
I've
any
gone
of the-
there,
Yeah,
yeah.
the search platform.
I didn't know if maybe
Craigslist.
Ainahaina had its own sort of set of like, oh, we have these rentals available or, yeah.
No. I see people posting on Nextdoor, both rentals available as well as people who are looking for rentals.
Oh, what's it called?
Nextdoor.
Because I've been on Facebook and
Clarissa?
Craigslist.
Oh,
My
hey,
hand
Sherry.
is up, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I can't see
It's
you.
next door Laukahi. Next door Laukahi.
Okay, great.
And people are very successful often to find rentals in different neighborhoods that way.
Great. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's on OP Street and the woman who I believe live in California has passed, so the estate is taken over. And I just wanted to stay in Ainahaina. So thank you so much. So once again, what's that? My short-term memory just like flew out the door.
Go ahead. What?
Next door Laukahi.
Yeah,
Thank you so
yes.
much. All right. Bye-bye.
You got it, and good luck. Any other concerns that someone would like to have solved? Sometimes we do that.
You sure did. We just wanted to say thank you. I'm Jeannie Wilkes, head of school at Holy Nativity School next door. And this is,
I'm Dorothy Jorgensen, Director of Development
Hi.
at Holy Nativity School. And
go ahead.
we just wanted to thank you for your support in getting the street closed for our Pumpkin Festival. It was a great day. We had so many families come to campus. We had 500 extra people show up than we were anticipating. So it was just a really great day with community and with families. And it was much, much safer. I was listening to the fire department and the police department talk about traffic. And I know you guys are more than familiar with the difficulties of having Nainui Place cut right through our campus and ensuring the safety of our families and our community. So we were so grateful for your support and thank you so much. Yeah.
You're welcome.
That's it for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
thank
right.
you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
I see someone on who's online. Mike Buck, are you still there? Mike Buck. Okay. We'll go on to go to officials reports now. Yeah. Is he on? Okay. Our first official is Congressman Ed Case. Is there a representative for Ed Case online? Okay. Dita Holyfield, are you with us tonight?
Good evening, Chair. Thank you. I'm here.
Hi.
Thank you for the honor this evening, and thank you for letting me share all the great news that I have to share on behalf of Mayor Blanchiardi. First of all, I just wanted to talk about, of course, the big celebration of Skyline Segment 2 opens, and we just added 5 miles and 4 new stations, including Pearl Harbor and the Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. One of the things that we feel the most proud of, we just got the news today, the average ridership is around 10,000 people a week. Our goal, our ambitious goal, is 25,000. So we just feel like we're headed in the right direction. And even though I live in Kaneohe and where you guys are, we're excited about the opportunity and the growth of Skyline. And congratulations to Mayor's team for everything that he has brought to the table. In addition, the city's early education center relocates as a multi-year repairs for the municipal parking structure that's out at the Honolulu Hale. And the new sewer rates are going into effect, and that will be January 1 of 2026 for all Oahu residents. I would like to also share the big news about the Honolulu Christmas City Lights this year, because there are going to be a lot of repairs and things done at the Honolulu Hale. In my position as Director of Enterprise Services, I oversee the Blaisdell, the Waikiki Shell, the Exhibition Hall, the Concert Hall, the Honolulu Zoo, and these 6 municipal golf courses. The Honolulu Christmas lights are going to be debuting across the street from the Concert Hall, and we'll be doing a lot of beautiful, beautiful things over there, as well as all kinds of celebrations. We will have the traditional Honolulu City Lights grand opening, and that is on November the 29th. But we will be adding Thomas Square for concert goers to enjoy this year. The big exciting news is that on that Friday, the Royal Hawaiian Band will hold a free concert at the Blaisdell Concert Hall, and it will feature some of the top performers. And the exciting piece is it is a free concert. Seating is first come, first serve. The concert starts at 6 p.m. and we will be featuring Grammy nominated Henry Capono, Raiatea Hem, the Kamehameha School's Children's Chorus, the Ohana Jazz Trio, and many, many more stars. And so what a fantastic way to celebrate the Christmas holidays than a free concert and something brand new for everybody to come and experience. So we're thrilled about that opportunity. On some of the departmental issues follow-up, it's my honor to tell you that DPR, they had reported that a tree in the planter strip was leaning into the roadway, and the neighbors were asking several different issues. So the DPR arborist inspected the One City Wisteria tree fronting, and I hope I can say this correctly, the Anali'i Street and in Wailaiki. And the tree did not appear to have damage on the trunk, which was approximately 10 feet up from the road. However, the damage did not appear to create any risk of potential tree failure. As the tree has grown in length towards the roadway, does not allow adequate vehicular clearance, the DUF arborist determined the tree removal is warranted. So we're excited to hear that. And the repair work will be completed by the end of January 2026. Lastly, for our DPP, the question was presented by you, Chair, asked what about the residents of the Anali'i Street should do about navigating in the dark. Board member Duke asked whether the delay in the street repairs were due to DPP's permitting backlog. The delay has nothing to do with the permit backlog. Review and comments were provided in a timely manner. The trenching permit application for the Hawaiian Electric Company's cable replacement project does not meet wastewater clearance requirements and therefore cannot be processed at this time. If you have any further questions, please contact the Department of Facilities and Maintenance regarding the lighting concerns on the I can't say it, I'm sorry, Anali'i Street. And then lastly, I just wanted to say that we wish you and everyone a safe and happy holidays for Thanksgiving. On a personal level, I just want to urge at the Blaisdell, now that we've moved a lot of the Honolulu Christmas City lights to right across the street, Ward Street, Kalani Street, King Street is going to be a very significant traffic congestion. So I just want to say, if you're coming to any of the wonderful things that we're going to be able to visit, make sure that you plan for, you know, an Uber or whatever, and just know that we want to invite you to come and spend this celebration time with us. But there is going to be a lot of traffic congestion as you consider, as you navigate going Christmas shopping to Ala Moana, etc. I also want to say a big mahalo to Chair Waters and of course to Adam Dew, who will be speaking later, how much we appreciate your support, the mayor's support for all the things that we're doing at the city and county. Big mahalo and happy Thanksgiving.
And same to you, Dita.
Thank you, Chair.
Can I just make sure I heard this right? So the lights on Unalii Street can't be repaired because there's a sewage or wastewater issue that conflicts with repairing the lights?
So I'm going to have to get back to you on that. When I received the notes that I have, I want to make sure that I'm reporting correctly. And
Yeah.
I'm taking notes for you right now and make sure that I get back to you and I'll clarify your question.
Okay, I have to explain this to the residents and they're gonna think I'm going nuts or something. So, I'm just trying to get this story straight. Thank you, Dita.
Yes.
Okay. Questions from,
She's not tracking you. I know.
oh, comment? Who's first? Sherry, please go ahead.
Thank you. Clarissa, thank you for raising the question because I was confused by Dita's very lovely reasoning, but I didn't quite comprehend how that could be a problem since the lights were there working at one time. And I'm wondering if the city can't find some creative way, new way to reroute the lines to give the people back their lights because it's a safe, everyone in the island and the state is so concerned about safety. Well, they have a major safety issue there. And it's not my sub-district, but they are constituents of our neighborhood board and it's quite more serious. And I would wish the city would deal with it on a more serious level than we feel. And I'm appreciating you came back with an answer, but it's very confusing. I thank you, Clarissa, for expressing the same sentiment. I wouldn't be able to know how to tell anyone, oh, you can't have lights there because there's a sewer wastewater issue. It's like, what? So maybe a more creative solution. Thank you. If you could come back with a possibility. Thank you.
I think
Yes.
one of the things that I'd like to do for you, both of you ladies, thank you for asking to clarify everything. I'll make sure that I'll come back within the next 2 or 3 days in writing so that we can make sure that we all are understanding exactly what the response looks like. And if it's not to our satisfaction, I will keep going back on our behalf and make sure we get the answers that we really want.
Thank you so much, Dita. We have some more questions for you. Could you please hold on?
Yeah.
First, Frank Fuji.
Hi, Dita. Thanks for your help. I got a question regarding that. Isn't there a temporary fix that you guys can do so that at least we get some lights on until we get the permanent fix?
You know what I'll do? I'll make sure that I take these ideas and suggestions back on your behalf. And I agree, when we're traversing late at night and it's super dark, it doesn't sound like we're getting the results that we need. And we want to make sure that all our constituents are safe. I will make sure to go back and ask for you.
Thank you. Next is Tim Stanton.
Hi, yeah, thanks for your involvement. I live on Paula Street and we have had temporary fixes for about 18 months where lights weren't working and they strung temporary cables from the top of the lights. So just to give you a heads up, it does seem to be possible in an emergency like this because this has been going on for 6-7 months, I think, with no lights there. And it's pretty dangerous. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
Sherry, go ahead.
No, sit down. No, just go ahead. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe you could do solar lights. Anything, something has to be done for those people. It's dangerous up there. If you've ever driven up there, it's dangerous. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate your help, Dita. Okay. Any other questions for Mayor Blangiardi's representative, Dita Holyfield? I don't see any. Thank you so much, and we wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll look for your email and pass that on to the Unalii Street residents.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, members. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Next, we have Dave Day for Governor Josh Green. Hello, Dave.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you very much. Dave Day, Kuli'ou'ou resident. I guess your constituent. the Special Assistant to the Attorney General for the state of Hawaii and Governor Green's representative. I wanted to report back from last week. There were several very nice things, and I passed those messages along. Nice things said, and I passed those messages along to the governor, or to the governor's office, I should say. The one of the questions that we had from last week concerned security at Aina, and this was a question from a constituent. And I had to do quite a bit of investigation into this to find out, but luckily I spoke to the right people. So the first issue is, so the Hawaii State Public Library System is an independent agency, and that it reports directly to the Board of Education. As such, what I did is I consulted with the Hawaii State Public Library System, the state librarian and deputy state librarian, about the matter of security, and I have a statement from them, which I'll read now. It's actually it's a kind of a little bit of a complicated situation. We understand the concerns of the community. Once again, these are the words of, or this is from the public library system. We had to change the guard company due to ongoing issues with the prior security guard company. The new company is the same company that is used by the Department of Education and the legislature and is already providing much improved services across our libraries that require security. It is important to know that not all of our libraries have security guards at this time. With the move to a new guard company, the cost to provide services increased. There is currently not enough funding in our current budget to cover the new security costs. We had to make some hard decisions to ensure that we have guards available in locations that have the highest security-related incidents. We are requesting more funding in our fiscal year 2027 budget request so that we can continue to provide security guard services. And I believe that's broadly and with the intent of restoring it to Aina as well. So I don't have a good answer or maybe a satisfying answer to that constituent, but I was able to find the reality of the situation, and that's my report. I'm otherwise open for questions.
Thank you, Dave. Mary, do you want to ask a question?
Hi, thank you for your report. I'm just wondering, with this request, I guess, to the Board of Education, is that the librarian's request to the Board of Education then?
My understanding is that the budget request is going to be to the legislature for the 2027, or pardon me, for the next fiscal year, to increase security funding. So it's to the legislature.
Is the answer that we cannot, that the Aina Library will have to wait until the next fiscal year?
I don't know exactly how the funding works, but my understanding is that there are budgetary constraints at the public library system at this time.
I see. Have they ruled out sharing a security guard?
I don't know all the options that they considered. It's an interesting thought, but I've just been given the information that's been provided as for the rationale for why there's currently a dearth of security guards, as we might say.
I see. You know, Mr. Day, I don't understand the procurement process. I guess I don't understand how they selected a company that doubled the cost. And
I don't believe I don't believe. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'll let you finish, please.
no, I guess you know, is there any other kind of solution?
So just if I may clarify, I'm not aware, nothing in the statement indicates that the cost had doubled. My understanding is that the costs had increased because of the security company that was provided, or the new security company. My understanding is that the library was unsatisfied with the performance of the previous security company. But as far as other options or solutions, I'm not privy to all the options that had been considered.
Okay, I guess it was our understanding or the information we received that the cost had doubled to like 98,000 a year per guard. And so, you know, that was kind of confusing. So I guess those are some of the questions I had. I'm wondering if we could share, if there's some other way that they, so that the libraries, I don't know if the other libraries are requesting the return of a security guard, but our patrons and, many of our community members would really like to have that as soon as possible.
Okay. What I can
Thank
do
you.
is I can pass that along. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sherry has a question for you, Sherry Spangler.
Not really a question, but I do know that we were down at that library, months ago, we were at getting our safety check at the gas station and going over to Starbucks, and we're going into the library too. And, off and on through the year, at one point, there was a howly guy with long blonde dreadlocks, and he'd set up home in front of the library, and he'd sit there and to himself and then walk, pacing back and forth. And the library isn't that crowded. And if I was a woman working in there alone, I would feel very afraid because those guys like to come in and use the bathroom, and you just feel vulnerable. And I wonder if she could set up a relationship, if there's a security guard at the shopping center, that they could do a friendly, ability to make a phone call, like the guy is back, or there are people back, can you come and check up on this? If the state can't seem to help the state, maybe the shopping center could. Thank you.
Good suggestion. Dave, we really appreciate you finding out where this, where this came from, what we're having to deal with. And maybe Adam can give us some advice too. Adam, are you listening to this?
No, thank you.
He's not on right now.
Hey, Chair. Yes, I'm following the discussion. I don't know a solution. I think they covered it pretty well. It is a state issue. Let me brainstorm and I'll get back to you guys, because yeah, it certainly could be a while till new security guards are funded.
Okay, thank you both for at least thinking about this issue. And if you come up with something that can work, can you please let us know?
Of course.
Tim Statton has offered to do it to be a security guard for 90,000. Tim, you don't want to get into this kind of thing. You've been beaten on physically yourself. You need to take care of your body. I know. Frank, go ahead.
Yeah, I got a couple of things. Anytime anybody feels threatened, you can call the police. So if you have an employee in the library who feels unsafe, call HPD and they will respond. Second thing, Dave, would it be possible? I know on the city level, when I was in the police department, we do PR checks. So we got DLE now, Department of Law Enforcement. Would they have some time to maybe visit the state facilities on a PR check so that at least the uniform presence might make people feel safer?
I can run that. I can inquire with Mike Lambert and see what he thinks.
Great, thank you. Janine, go ahead.
Hi, Dave. I can't tell you how shocked I was to hear that the election commissioners decided that we shouldn't have mail-in voting anymore here in Hawaii, even though we've had it for decades. So what's the deal? Are we not trustworthy or something? I just don't get it. And is there anything we can do to stop that?
Excuse me. Hold on. I think my daughter just wants to say hi. Hi. Excuse me. So the Election Commission is a unique board, I guess board in terms of how it's constituted. What I can do is raise this with the governor's office about what any plans are with respect to mail-in voting for the next year. I don't know the answer to that off the top of my head, just speaking here now. I can't say that at the Attorney General's office, we have worked tirelessly, including filing a lawsuit against the federal government to ensure that at least state law would be able to control how we conduct our elections. As for the actions of any specific independent commission, right now, I can't say what there is to do about anything, but I will inquire.
Thank you very much. Are there any other questions for Dave? Yeah, Lonnie, go ahead.
No. No.
Testing. Okay. Dave, so question about SNAP. So people are asking me, when are they gonna get the $250 in their SNAP? What is there a specific date? Also, there's also concern about stores not being able to give SNAP recipients discounts. Is that true? And also, is the 250 gonna just be for this month, or is it gonna be ongoing for every month? Thanks.
Just one moment. I'm writing down your questions. Could I make sure that I got this? The $250 to recipients. The question is first of all, when is that coming? And as if it's just for this month or if it's for like succeeding months. I got that first part correct? Is that correct? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay. The second part of that question, and maybe I need a little bit of clarification on it, was you had said something about stores that were not specific stores that were not accepting like EBT cards. Is that correct?
No,
Do you have
it's
any? Okay.
stores saying they can't give SNAP recipients discounts because it's against the law.
Do you know which stores?
No.
Was it a federal mandate that they could not? I read something about it in the news. that
Yeah.
They were restricted from doing it as a federal mandate.
Yeah.
So it's not specific stores, it's a law of some sort. Yeah.
That a store could not give somebody who would otherwise be entitled to SNAP benefits a discount?
Yeah.
Sounds odd to me. Okay. I don't know the answers off the top. Was there another question? You answered a bunch, or you asked a bunch of questions in a row. Was there another one that I didn't mention?
No, that's it.
Okay. This is the type of one where I'm going to try to get answers as soon as possible, and I will email the chair once I have the answers so that they can be given to the group.
Thank you, Dave. Shelley has a question.
So I have a question unrelated, but I, in trying to open workforce housing, have encountered a specific company running illegal rentals in a number of buildings and also not paying their employees. So we reached out to,
You said it was a
planning and
housing
permit-
company?
It's a
It's like
short-term
a
housing.
contractor?
Yeah, it's a short-term housing company in Waikiki that specifically 419 Seaside Avenue that rents short-term in a non-short-term area. And further, it came to my attention when speaking to some of the people trying to see if we could lease this building. All of their employees are quote unquote volunteers. And we did try reaching out to different organizations and governmental agencies and haven't really got anywhere. So we're trying to figure out why these guys are allowed to operate without paying employees and renting short-term in a non-short-term area.
So,
And paying
oh, go ahead.
taxes.
Please continue.
Well, specifically, they're not paying property taxes for short-term, nor are they paying payroll taxes.
So,
Who do
Adam, so my understanding is that the short-term rental laws and and certainly property taxes, that's a county matter. Is Adam still on?
Hey, yes, Dave. The Department of DPP, Planning and Permitting, actually has a good short-term rental webpage. I don't know if you've checked it out. And from our experience, if you submit a request for investigation through their website, they're very good at following up. And
We did.
okay.
And we followed up with your office and have yet to hear anything back. The short-term rental fellow said he's kind of got a lot on his plate, was the short answer. But yeah, and we reached out to Tommy Waters as well, and that was about 6 weeks ago.
Okay, thank you. I'll follow up on that. That was 1419 Seaside.
419.
419 Seaside. Gotcha.
Adam,
419.
this is Dita. I will support a joint effort with you on that. And Shelley, thank you for the information. I'll support trying to find out what's happening with that as well.
Thank you. They claim to be a boarding house, but they're definitely selling short-term rentals. They market on short-term rental sites.
Thank you all. So, is that it for questions directed to Dave? Even though Dave is, well, we do work as a team, and we appreciate Dave. We appreciate your sleuthing and getting us started on you know where to work from on these issues, and we really appreciate you coming joining us with your family in tow, and I know it must be difficult. Thank you very much for helping us.
Thank you very much. I'll see you next month.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Thank you. Okay, Adam, you are officially on now. We have to relieve Dave. I think his daughter wanted attention of her daddy.
Okay, thank you, Chair and members of the board. Adam Dew from Chair Waters' office. Tasha Luke emailed our November newsletter earlier today. I did want to thank Director Holyfield for her detailed city report. I think I've said this before, but I just wanted to make sure that I did. This board is really lucky to have Dita as the mayor's representative. She's a true go-getter and gets things done. I'm pretty bummed that I won't be on island for the November 28th holiday concert at the Blaisdell. In regards to the state library security matter, just off the top of my head, I'm thinking perhaps the state libraries could adjust their security staffing hours. So cutting back a couple hours from one library and perhaps, you know, shifting some resources to the Aina Library. We can also reach out to HPD and see, when they're in the neighborhood, they could, get out of their patrol vehicles and do a walking visit to the library, see how the librarians are doing in there. A couple other updates. The Pico Ridge conservation transaction was successfully completed on October 3rd through the Department of Housing and Land Management Clean Water and Natural Lands Program. These precious lands at the back of Kuli'ou'ou Valley hold critical environmental and cultural significance for our island. Preserving Pico Ridge honors its history and ensures residents now and for generations to come will continue to benefit from open spaces, clean water, healthy watersheds, and assurance that these cultural lands will be protected. Following up from last month's meeting regarding the excessive speeding on Kalani Highway, shortly after the meeting, we submitted a request to HPD for speed enforcement. They did conduct checks, and they reported back to us that they issued 4 citations for speeding and gave out 2 warnings. I do know that this is a constant ongoing issue for the highway and across our island. And traffic deaths on Oahu have doubled last year's numbers already. We'll see if I did hear a comment or requesting the speed cameras that the state is putting up. Right now, they are concentrated in the downtown area, but I believe the state legislature have worked to expand the program across our highways and freeways. So we will check in with Director Sniffen and advocate and work with your state representative, Mark Hashem, to see if we can get those cameras on the highway. Then lastly, at today's full council meeting, Chair Waters recognized Malama Mauna Lua on its 20th anniversary. Over 46,000 dedicated volunteers have removed more than 4 million pounds of invasive algae, helping to restore the balance of the bay and create healthier conditions for coral, fish, and native plants. Mahalo again to Malama Mauna Lua and the volunteers for being a great model of how science, culture, and community knowledge can work hard and hand in hand to protect our environment. And with that, I'm happy to bring back any questions to Chair Waters.
Do we have any questions for Chair Waters or for Adam Dew? No, we don't.
Oh, excellent. Great. Well, thank you, Chair, and I will double check on that seaside complaint.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you. Aloha.
Aloha and happy Thanksgiving to you, wherever you are.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, Representative Mark Hashem, are you online? No. Okay. Senator Stanley Chang? Is there a representative for Senator Stanley Chang? Okay, no. Mike Buck, can you hear us? Hello? Okay. We don't have any announcements. We don't have any presentations this time. I'm trying to get Mike Buck to present for us at our next meeting in December. So I was hoping he was listening so I could ask him directly. Okay, Sherry, please go ahead.
I think since we're at the end of the meeting, I was hoping that you could request the marathon representative who has the authority to speak for the marathon to come to our neighborhood board meeting in December, because it will precede the race by a week or so. We need to ask them to make sure that they have a minder at the trouble spots on the highway, one of being the Kalani Iki Wai Eli Street, Kalani Aniole intersections.
Do you have?
Can
a
you hear me
comment?
now, Chair?
Oh, hi.
Wait, hold
Hi.
on, hold on. So we need
Mike,
to
did
get that
did
on the
I send
agenda,
the email
please.
to the, oh, excuse me, Sherry, are you done? Were
No,
you finished?
you didn't respond to me. Are you going to put it on the agenda?
Well, I need to get confirmation that someone's going to come first. Do you have a contact?
No.
If you do, please send it to me.
Oh,
Send
same
the
guy as
person's
last year.
contact.
Okay, I'll send it, but I'm seeking to put that on. Thank you.
Okay.
Chair, this is Dita Hollyfield. I have a connection for you. They do a lot of stuff with me as well, and I will send you that by email.
Oh, great. Thank you, Dita.
You're welcome.
All right, Mike, I tried to send you an email, but I don't know if I used the right email address. Did it get to you?
Yes, it did. I got it today, and I Memo Lemon helped me get it. Memo Rego.
All right, great. Would you be able to come to our December meeting, December 3rd?
Absolutely.
All
It'd
right,
be my pleasure.
fantastic. All right, that's great. Okay, I will be in contact with you.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it. You're welcome.
Have a nice Thanksgiving.
You too. All right, does anyone have any other business? Do we have any new business? This is going to be a record, I know. But it's because no one asked to be a presenter today, and I've been trying to recruit people to present, but they need time to plan, and so we'll have several next on December 3rd, but I just couldn't get anybody today. So our next meeting is December 3rd, and I am very grateful for all of you here. I'm so lucky to have such wonderful board members, and I thank you for all that you do, and really wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and as the holiday season starts, please stay healthy and safe, and let me know if there's anything that we can improve, that I can improve, and we will meet again next month. All right. Adjourn. This meeting is now adjourned, is over.